What about my audio and video?
Yeah, ma'am, good.
Okay, so it's our first meeting. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Vijay Lakshmi. I am from Rajasthan. By I am a teacher. I am a mother also. I have a son. He is in a seventh standard, and my hobby gardening keeps me busy. So that's all about me.
Yeah, ma'am, that's so good. Wonderful. Ma'am, now, ma'am, it's my turn. Oh, ma'am, you can call me Jubair. I'm from India, but currently, ma'am, I'm in a KSA country. By profession, I'm chef. I'm a head chef of my restaurant,
Oh, fantastic.
and
Yeah, yeah. You can carry on.
how to prepare and how to cook Arabic food, and I know very well Chinese food, Italian food, Indian food. But nowadays, ma'am, I have to cook only Arabic food because I work at a Arabic restaurant. Ma'am, that's all about me.
So, would you do, if you don't mind, I would like to ask you, where do you reside now?
Ma'am, right now I'm in a KSA country, means Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Okay, 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 fantastic. So, if you are a chef, so first of all, I would like to know about you. What is your favorite dish in the vegetarian, if you
Ma'am,
like?
vegetarian, yeah. So, ma'am, I can, as I told you, ma'am, I can prepare Chinese food, Indian food. But here, every day I have to cook Arabic food. Here, I can't cook veg because they don't know what is a vegetarian and they don't know. Every time we have to cook non-veg, like a chicken. Yeah, these are the things we have to cook. When I was around in India at that time, ma'am, I was cooking Chinese food in Mumbai. I can prepare, uh, ma'am, paneer chili, Manchurian 65, and ma'am,
Yeah, yeah,
paneer rice, paneer noodles, and these are the things
yeah,
I can prepare very well. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That thing's also famous in Rajasthan, especially the
yeah,
Manchurian. People like a lot.
yeah, ma'am.
So, have you got any training?
No, ma'am, I didn't do any course and training, and ma'am, it was my passion because when I left my study after that, ma'am, I thought at any cost I have to be a good chef, and ma'am, nowadays, ma'am, I have become head chef, and everything is going on good.
Okay. So, are you allowed to making any video when you are cooking any dish?
Yeah, ma'am. Of course, ma'am, I can
So,
shoot videos.
so
That while cooking
do
food,
you have
I
any
can shoot
YouTube
videos.
channel for your recipes, your special tips and tricks to
Ma'am,
regarding the cooking?
no, ma'am, I don't have YouTube channel because of time. Because, ma'am, I'm a head chef, and every time I keep on cooking. Now, ma'am, I'm talking to you, and I'm in front of you because I get out of taking rest. After cooking food, I come to take rest. And, ma'am, one day I will create a YouTube channel, and I will think over it. But, ma'am, this
Yes,
time,
yes.
just I
If
want
we
to
are
improve
not
my
able
English.
to make a long video, but we can take in a short video in a summary. We can say when we are garnishing, when we are go to the serve, we can give the some tips and tricks to a beginner, new learner, and also the person who want to settle in the Saudi Arabia. Nowadays, people have a courage to settle. There is a, you can
Yeah,
say, the
yeah,
mass exodus about especially in our middle class family. No, and so
yeah, ma'am.
for the
Right.
job and for the work purpose, there is a good jobs and work and a good amount. You can say a good salary also. So people are have a craze, and especially in Rajasthan, I heard about the people who belong to especially the Sikar, Jhunjhunu, Churu. If you ever met any person from the Rajasthan, definitely they comes from the three of the district.
Yeah, ma'am. Right. Right. Ma'am, because there is a reason behind it. I don't want to upload videos Firstly, ma'am, to be honest, I don't want to stay in this country because, ma'am, this country is good, but, ma'am, I don't get a time to go outside to play cricket, to play football. Ma'am, that's why I don't want to stay here because, ma'am, I have completed 2 years, and, ma'am, just as soon as possible, I would like to come back India. After that, I will not come again in this country because, ma'am, this country is not free country. I can't go anywhere. That's a main reason.
But usually people like there is a strict rule and regulation. There is a system we can say. In India, we haven't much more strict system. We can say there is a no rule and regulation. People are doing like they whatever they like. So
Yeah,
yes,
ma'am.
it is
I
the
like, I like,
personal
I like
choice. It
only
is a
rule. I
matter of
like, yeah, I like only rule because here, these rules are so good, and ma'am, we can't fight to each other because we can't dispute. We cannot do something wrong. We cannot jump the signal because, and we cannot think like this. If we'll do make mistake, and they can't do anything with us. It's it's our wrong thinking because we will be caught by direct the police. There are so many cameras on the road everywhere. That's why, ma'am, we have to we have to stay at a foundation and limit boundaries. These are the good rules I follow, and even I like this rule. But, ma'am, if I talk about my freedom, ma'am, I can't get here freedom to go to play, to go to anywhere, to do something like India.
yes,
That's why, ma'am,
yes,
I
and
feel, ma'am, monotonous. Yeah.
yes. And when will you come back? And you should tell the people India is a good country for the every citizen. We can't live at least in a free environment. No, the people are usually criticize the India and their system. So in
Yeah, yeah.
India, we have a no, we can say the certain shortcomings also, but we have a lot of good things. We have a free environment also. We live in a we are in a, apart from the different community. We live in a peaceful. So it
Yeah,
is
ma'am.
a good example, and you should also tell the people who wants to always settle in abroad and want to praise and try to comparison. No, so every
Yeah,
person have a every country have a shortcoming and good and beneficial things also. So I think it is good for India, and you love your country. So
yeah, ma'am.
okay,
Yeah, of course.
so, what's your hobbies? Uh, just you told you haven't any much more time for your hobbies, but in our mind we want to something to do for ourselves. So, have you any specific hobby? Do you want to continue in this country just like reading books, indoor games, maybe some? And also, I think in the Saudi Arabia, the weather is very critical, atrocious weather. We can't go outside, I think. And now this
Yeah,
summer
yeah,
season
right.
is a very hectic
Yeah,
also
yeah,
in
ma'am, right.
India also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And in
yeah,
summer
ma'am.
is the blistering hot. Also, we are not stepping outside in India, especially the northern part. I don't know about the southern part and Mumbai, but in the northern part, uh, unbearable summer we faced, and also where lies the importance of trees and safe environment. So, what kind of environment do you found in the Saudi Arabia?
Ma'am, here you cannot find a greenery because of desert. And, ma'am, every day, ma'am, we don't. Firstly, ma'am, we don't go outside because we have to stay at restaurant, at apartment to restaurant, and we come at restaurant by taxi, by bus, and everywhere, ma'am, you will find here AC, air condition. No need to go outside because, ma'am, I think if there is not available air condition, so I think people are start crying because of scorching too much hot. I think, ma'am, when one day I woke up at 4 o'clock a.m. That time, ma'am, I faced, ma'am, it was sunny day, ma'am. I was not able to go outside because my leg and my feet was, ma'am, burning like a fire. It was so, ma'am, it was very hot day that day. I can say, ma'am, here is no greenery and no trees, no water. They, ma'am, if I talk about this country, ma'am, all things they buy, they purchase from other countries by supply. Yeah, ma'am. And here is petrol is very cheap, and water is uh,
Expensive.
expensive. Uh, and ma'am, 2 liter water means 2 real. 2 real means and if I talk about currency in India, ma'am, 40 rupees, 42 rupees, 2 real. And ma'am,
Okay.
if I talk about petrol, ma'am, 2 real, ma'am, 1 liter petrol. Ma'am, it's a pure petrol, original petrol, 2 real. Ma'am, I can say water is expensive, and
Comparison to water.
yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. So, what is the time of sunrise in Saudi
Um,
Arabia?
ma'am, because in 2 years, ma'am, I didn't woke up in 4 o'clock. Ma'am, I don't have about because ma'am, our duty time is 10 o'clock, morning time 10 to 12 p.m. That's why ma'am we get tired and we don't get chance to wake up early in the morning. I don't have idea. I think in my opinion, ma'am, for 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
And
ma'am.
sunset, if you have ever
Sunset, ma'am,
noticed.
like India.
Okay. You can say that usually days are longer comparison to the because I think the summer is a longer other season. So what kind of the winter season? What kind of winter here?
Yeah, ma'am. Winter season, I like winter season, and 2 month I faced only 2 month like India because ma'am I was using a jacket, and ma'am you can see here I have a jacket, and because of AC is running, that's why I'm feeling cold. If I talk about winter season, the last winter season I faced, ma'am, I was feeling cool because ma'am winter season is like India, 2 3 months same same.
Okay. And what about rainy season? Nowadays in India, it is
No,
a
yeah.
rainy season.
Ma'am, in a year, so maybe 2 times, 3 times. It's when it
Okay, only
starts
two and
here,
three times.
3 times, maybe 5 times, maybe 10 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes after that goes stop.
Okay, so have you any now water harvesting system found there? Whenever you get the
Yeah,
rain.
ma'am, I heard about some cities of in this country, but ma'am, I don't have clue about that. I heard like ma'am, here place name of Dammam. I think Dammam is the name of ma'am. Name of state of Saudi Arabia. There, I think there is used to farming, harvesting that side.
So what kind of the sightseeing there usually found people want to visit there? Tourist
Ma'am,
place.
I don't have to. Tourist place, ma'am, Makkah and Medina. Only Makkah and Medina. I think you know very well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So people can usually go there any time of the year.
Anytime. Yeah, ma'am, around the clock, anytime. And ma'am, it was my desire. I didn't come here to purpose of money. Only, ma'am, it was my desire when I will go to Saudi Arabia. After that, I would like to go Makkah and Medina because, ma'am, I thought it was very important for me. And now, ma'am, what is all done there, I have completed my desire. So, ma'am, I'm very happy. That's why, ma'am, and I'm thinking this time I will not come again because I have completed desire.
Okay. So what kind of actually found in Makkah and Medina? I haven't no idea. Could you elaborate? Just like we can say there is a temple, there is a mosque, there is a we can say churchyard. So what kind of actual things? Monument, what kind of monument there?
Ma'am, there are so many things. Ma'am, prophet. In our prophet, there is
Yeah,
a grave of
yeah.
our prophet. Yeah, there is a grave of our prophet. That's why everyone wants to go there to see that things and Salah. Everyone wants to stay there after performing Salah. They want to visit Makkah and Medina. You will
There are
find
two
there are so
different
many
cities.
similitude of, yeah, ma'am.
Okay, there are two different cities.
Yeah, ma'am. Makkah and Medina. I think there is no very yeah, ma'am, 200 kilometers difference. 200 kilometers.
Okay, it's a far, I think. Oh,
Yeah. But ma'am, here, ma'am, maybe here every day we have to face taxi, bus. Ma'am, they drive very fast. Ma'am, 220 speed. 200, ma'am, 40, 200, because ma'am, it is a very difficult when we face those things we have fear. We have to fear ourselves how we will cross the road because ma'am, it's a very difficult.
Scary
Because ma'am,
things.
every yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the reason behind to high speed? The vehicles usually drive in a high speed.
Because of ma'am road, here you will find ma'am road is too much good and clean. And ma'am, if I talk about cleanliness in this country, ma'am, too much clean. If I talk about my restaurant, a road, ma'am, I think ma'am they keep on cleaning side the road from the broom. If I talk about my restaurant, ma'am, if government peoples come at our restaurant, if they will find a dust, ma'am, they check from the finger. If they put their finger on the wall, if they find dust, then ma'am can be a big problem for us, for the boss. That's why, ma'am, everything is a should be and everything should be look very good at the time of cooking. And I have to use a mask and a hair net and gloves. And there are camera, and they keep on checking, they keep on watching us. If they find any mistake, they will call, they will WhatsApp, what are you doing? Why you are not using gloves? Why you are not using a mask? And these are the
Yeah,
rule, ma'am. Good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And we should not keep mind of our cleanliness. Cleanliness is the next to goodliness. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
So do you want to ask anything?
Yeah, ma'am. You are from Rajasthan, ma'am. And